Well, this is the big one.
Good morning. Or good afternoon. Or maybe when you watch it, good evening.
Yeah. So we're off to Santa Pod, going to Dragstalgia, and we're racing in Willys Wars. And I can't wait.
Weather dependent.
Yeah. There's talks about being a bit of rain, but we should be alright, I think.
We'll just go with the flow. So, we are all ready and raring to go, aren't we?
Trailer's on the back.
Yeah.
And as you can see on the rear camera,
it's missing something.
there's no car. The car's not on the trailer because it had to have a few last minute things done. Before it goes, I normally spanner check everything underneath. Just spend a couple of hours going round it. Didn't have time, so my mate Darren's doing it. And I needed the front brakes bleeding, and I forget what else.
Handbrake.
Oh, the handbrake needed putting
back on, didn't it?
It needed to be on a ramp to do that, really. So yeah,
he's got it.
He's got it.
So we're going to go and pick it up from him.
Yep.
He did message us about 5 hours ago and saying it's all ready.
He messaged me at 7:05 this morning saying it's all ready, mate.
Well, we're here. The car is over there.
And I'm up here. Got a trick to this. I'll tell you what. But yeah, it was easy bringing it down here and putting it on.
It was easy putting it on down here, yes. I know you didn't think that half an hour ago, but there you go.
So yeah, we are. I can actually, because we're on the industrial estate, I can actually walk. Show you the size of us. We're a big old rig. Do you know what? I'm going to pace it out in yards. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, nearly 17 yards.
So we've had a little chat with Darren, so thanks a lot for everything that you've done for us yesterday.
Glad I brought it in because he found quite a few things that weren't right.
Little bits what needed doing, so yeah, that's a bit of a peace of mind. We are on a busy industrial estate, but it was easier to load up.
Yeah.
And we are now going to get in and go. It's 1 o'clock, so a little bit later than anticipated, but it doesn't matter because we're getting there.
Absolutely. We'll see you at Santa Pod.
Yep. We have arrived, but there's a bit of a queue. We're here in the pits. Ian is rushing to get the car off, aren't you?
Well, I'm not really.
You can't rush, can you?
No.
But we're actually a lot closer than what we thought we was going to be.
What's that bit there? It's Willys Mill out on the Thursday night. So there's everybody parking up, everybody making loads of noise. Noisy bugger.
No, that's me. Have you got me? Have you got me?
Let's have a look at Andy's car. Have you ever seen paint as deep as that before? It's absolutely beautiful, this car. This is probably my favourite Willys in this country. It's absolutely immaculate. The interior is just amazing. A beautiful show car, but Andy's going to take it down the strip and you can't blame him. Ken's really trying not to stick his tongue out, so he's obviously concentrating.
Hey, what?
Is it working?
Yeah, it's working.
Oh, there's some ribs there. Hey, look at them. Right.
So we've just had an amazing meal at the new inn. And the cars are starting to go now.
What have I just been in?
We're back at base. And Jackie's just been in.
Andy Crockett's Super Duper Willys.
It is one of the nicest in the country.
Yeah.
You just had a little ride in it.
I did. And Deb, just for you, he drove nice and slowly. Not. No, cracking, lovely. Thank you very much. Lovely meal as well, wasn't it?
It was cracking, yeah,
Yeah.
just right. So we're going to have a few beers and go to bed, ain't we?
I've got to make the bed first.
Oh, we have, haven't we? Yeah, I forgot about that. Good morning.
Morning!
So Jackie breakfast today.
Oh yes, look. But what have I forgot?
Mushing rooms.
Yeah. But do I care?
No, because you don't like them. So it's an absolute blistering day out here already. It's only about 8:30 and it's like the sun's burning. Our famous Amos is next door. I do believe he's got his PJs on. We'll go and have a look at him. Morning, famous Amos.
Morning.
They're very smart pyjamas you've got there.
My stitch pyjamas.
I know he's been
Double
real bizarre.
filling the fuel tank up.
You know, he did his runs with my hands device on.
Just been through the Willys, tightened the header bolts up and just had a general look round. Everything's in order, we're all fueled up. All I've got to do now is check my tyre pressures. And Jackie, have a seat watching everything going on. Enjoying yourself, Jackie?
Loving it. Checking the tyres for the tyre pressure.
Going to be running with a wild bunch this weekend. Right, old
Got a poorly car.
school stockers, excuse me. Qualifying session number 1. There are 16 bikes.
Once it's started, it's like
Into
waiting,
this
that's going to
weekend.
be touching the exhaust, it's going to short out anyway. But
Yeah, loose cast
I'd say it's 90% certain it is the
all the way
alternator.
around the shutdown area.
It's charging a tiny little bit, but not enough.
Another cracking look.
So we've arrived at the barbecue. Unfortunately, we're
Just imagine that.
half
Not
hour
even
too
half.
early. But Jackie being Jackie, she's getting involved. She can't keep out of anything, you know what she's like. How are you doing?
Not really sure, just getting dug in. Oh, look, the whole thing. Well, you know.
We've got a little problem with Alan's car, so we're gonna
Before we drink too much.
go and put some fluid in your car, aren't we? Alan?
Yeah. Instead of ourselves. Then we'll put some fluid in ourselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
Much more than we're putting in the car.
Do you know what you're doing?
Yeah. What we're going to do is going to put some of that into there.
What, just pour it on the top there somewhere?
Generally in that area, apparently. That's why we've got this.
Well,
And it's going to make it all better.
we need to...
It's going to go in there.
It is going to go in. I think you are going to need most of that, aren't you?
Nick said put the whole lot in.
Yeah, it won't hurt. Good morning, Saturday morning. Ken's out here talking to his fans with his pyjamas on. Maybe you ought to put something different on, Ken.
Morning, second day of racing, third day here, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's very humid. Feels as if it's going to throw it down the rain.
1 minute it's baking hot, and well, I'll just show you the sky. I mean, you've got everything. You've got black. You've got like gaps of blue. A bit hazy. It's it does talk thunderstorms today, doesn't it?
It does, roughly about the time when you go down for your first one.
Yeah.
So
The pits are absolutely alive. There's people all over the place. The Willys Wars is right in the distance there, all the way along, and right down to that lorry with the red bit on the top. So there's quite a few others, a lot of public here today. You can always tell the public because they're all nice and clean and well groomed, and all the pit monkeys are all scruffy.
So this is the rain at Santa Pod. So no racing at the minute, it's all stopped.
So they're starting to dry the track, and believe it or not, if you've never been here before, they dry the track with a jet engine. Nearly 1 o'clock. They've just got the track dried. The lights have just come on, and straight away, before they even got a chance to get a car down the track, it started raining. And
You know, as we drive down the road,
there's quite a few people who've managed to find shelter underneath our
don't live that far away.
little awning.
Well, I can't see us using the stand tickets on board.
Well, I know.
But yeah, it's horrendous really. There's I mean, a lot of it is like a swimming pool, if I'm honest.
Well, why would you want to go and sit in it?
Paid for it. Yeah, I paid for it.
So what do you think, Jackie?
It's pretty crap, isn't it?
It's alright though, isn't it?
I know, I don't mind. It's just we're meant to be racing.
Or a race tomorrow.
We're racing.
The drying cloth.
They're all coming back. Look. The other one's coming back.
Yeah,
He's getting a
poor
bit
fellas
wet.
out in the rain.
He needs a brolly, doesn't he? I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah, we're all washout today, but we're having a bit of a laugh, so it's alright. You got to look after them as well.
Alright, okay.
I'm just going to
Right, Jackie, you can get in there. You're an old pro in here, aren't you?
Bro, I know that the seat's down. Right. I told you. We're in. I did warn you. I did say
Who did that?
I didn't do that.
All aboard!
Hold on, promise me.
Right, so we've made it through all the puddles. We're on the other side, we're actually in the show and shine now. And I can't believe how many cars are here, there's loads. All the way around there. Bit of a lake here. And yeah, there's loads. I do like this, it's very nice. really do like this matte orange finish. It looks really good. Catches the light brilliant. Anything you like, Jackie?
No, not yet. I've just started to look. But it's very warm in here, isn't it?
So it's on a record still. We better go off here because you'll buy something. Oh, they're well cool, aren't they?
He wanted to keep it.
Jackie, what have you got, Jackie?
Doughnuts. Only because you wanted them.
Yeah, that's the only reason, isn't it? So yeah, we see this, we couldn't resist.
No, we. Don't say we, it's you.
At Biggin Hill, of all places, which of course it's now, I can't remember where it's based, is it Cockney?
This is Alan cleaning his car in slow motion.
So you've got a spit and a hurricane. So
I've never seen anybody clean a car in slow motion before.
another appearance. Oh, have they gone there, I hear?
We're just waiting to be called. Ian was
15 or 15.
getting ready. But he's now chatting. He likes to chat. But yeah, cars are dry already. Quite a few people on the bank at the moment. So we're just hoping that racing can commence. What's this number that we've just put on the back of the car?
It's my dialing number.
Dialing number.
It's my time I'm expected to do.
I just had a quick look out the window. Yeah, it's totally rammed. We've got the NSA bikes as well. We've also got.
I mean, it's not going to be
far away
full on
gas
plastic bracket
circuits as well
racing, but
for their
it's going to give people an idea how far behind they should be.
on Saturday. Obviously,
Okay.
Hopefully it will be full
once again,
bracket
apologies for
racing.
the delayed start. Everybody knows what it is.
This is what men do when there's a bonnet up. They all like to discuss.
Looks like it is. He's
We've got to the pairing lanes, and we're just hoping it doesn't rain.
What am I supposed to be doing? What am I supposed to be doing? Alright, okay, you gonna steer? Stop pushing that.
Yeah, I know. It gets coming though.
Sunday morning. I'll just show you how quiet it is out here. It's not too early, 8 o'clock. Just starting to clear the track, ready for 9:30 start. Everyone's it's all a little quiet. A few people up, not many. A few having a little wander. Mainly getting themselves ready for the day. Ian's just sorting a few bits out. He'll be back in a minute. And I think we're going to have probably a sausage sandwich today. I didn't cook yesterday, so I think we will today. Ready for a day's racing, hopefully. Weather's meant to be nice, so we will see. Well, what are you up to this morning then?
I'm polishing my rod. Washing my willies.
A little bit wetter this morning, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You had a wet Willys, didn't you?
It's been nice to clean it off while the sun's not out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's lovely temperature now, isn't it?
Beautiful.
I think it's probably 19, 20 degrees. It's just really nice.
And we've got the 9th annual Willys Wars t-shirt at
got yesterday.
Dragstalgia.
You can't buy one of these t-shirts. You can only get one of these t-shirts if you race.
Yep. So, are you ready for your sausage sandwich?
Oh, certainly are. Oh look, famous Amos is awake.
He's just having to hide because he's got no t-shirt on. Ian hasn't changed his car, he's just cleaning it for Alan.
Don't you appreciate this, Alan? threatens up there.
See, look.
Do the same.
So that is Stuart and Jean, who we said we'd try and give a mention to.
Yeah, they watch all of our shows, don't they?
They do.
We're rushing back to the pits now because we don't know how long we're going to be, do we?
No, but you don't seem to be doing much rushing.
It's a nice looking bike, isn't it? Yeah. It's called the Offspring van. But interesting that. Both Suzuki GS 1000s. Yeah. That's quite a familiar, popular bike to go pro stock racing with all those years back. And street racing. GSs were great at street, super street racing. Taking on Rod Spry.
And here he is, the man himself.
Hello, how are we doing?
We're doing good.
Rat monkey.
So do you know if we're running today? Or when?
I don't know, probably before 9 o'clock tonight. That would be nice.
It's our friend Justin's crazy machine. I'll show you inside it. It's well cool. Yeah, these seem familiar, these cars.
We've shot it here for years, never been down the track, so this is his first ever trip. So let's see what we got here. There you go. 7.99, 167 miles per hour, and then that chute comes out, and you see your breakfast all over it. Value for money. Value for money. Okay, it is the Dragstalgia Cannonball. And Darren, the news I can pass on to you, this is their last qualifier.
Okay, so currently he's been in the sport, that's why he's retiring. That's what we were told yesterday.
Up against Timmy Garlick, who was the quickest of everybody yesterday. Tim's got to put in a strong run here to make sure he's around later for the final.
They're not racing one another, they're just racing the time clock, because we're going to be adding all these times together and find out who's done the 2 quarters, so half a mile. The quickest, we're looking for 2 vehicles, and they will go into a heads-up final.
I think we do actually have like a final, like an A final and a B final as well. So they'll still come around and get
So far, isn't it?
7:02 as well.
The cars to prevent Timmy from making the final.
That sounds like a great idea. Should we do that? Yeah, should we do that? That sounds really good. Okay, next underneath the Tyre and the Kestrel Lane. Before we get there, round of applause, please. From anybody, actually, that was. And he's got one more chance to do it, all be well, in the final.
Hello, Mr. Barnes. Don't let go of the back of that van, whatever you do, mate. Keep holding on whilst you're waiting.
Under the tower now we have the Cannibal funny car, which was originally Don Prodone's army funny car from back in the day. Ricky Gowan in the seat.
Right, actually, just got a bit of a correction on that. John Sport has got.
Ricky's been around funny car.
So that was just a little
kind of his,
walk along the pits, showing you all the Willys. Everybody's sort of busy getting things done. Well, now we're up for a run in around about half an hour to an hour. We'll be getting cold, so everybody's getting ready. I actually need to get back and get some fuel in mine.
Because the best nearest example I can give you, they're all on it.
What are we doing?
We have these flood of 5-second passes appear on the boards where they, like, before they were 7
filling it up with groovy juice.
Handle on the track. And with this race.
Right.
Well,
that's the end of part 1 of Dragstalgia.
We would like to apologise for the sound. Ian did have to delete quite a lot of it, didn't you?
Maybe 3 hours.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
It was just unaudible, if that's such a word.
We had some great footage.
We
didn't
did. I did really well
go.
with my little GoPro. But anyway, you know, anybody who's vloggers, you know what it's like. It stinks. So
there hasn't been much racing for the Willys Wars in this one, but the next one there will be.
Yeah. So that's it for now. So if you like what you see, if you could like, subscribe and ring the bell, you'll be notified when the next one is. And for now, I'm going to say bye.
Adios.
And we'll see you on the next one.